Worldwide movement, peace, love, respect. Big King Sadiq hollering at you one more again. All right, man, a beautiful day. Please check it out. Beautiful, man. Thank you all. I love you all. Thank you for checking me out. Continuing to build a worldwide movement. Peace, love, respect. All right, man. I love you all. Please, let's keep this thing going. Let's build it. Let's build it. Let's grow it. Please like, share, subscribe. Tell some folks you don't know. Tell everybody you know. Let's build this and keep it moving. All right. I just wanted to touch quickly on the subject. I don't know if you want to call it a pointer or a tip, but yeah, I guess we'll call it that. Maybe a little tip for folks who are interested in increasing your healing capabilities and for your overall bodily health and vitality, right? You know, I've had, all right, so essentially what I'm suggesting to folks is that you begin to communicate, right, with your body. What do you mean by that, Big King Sadiq? I mean, literally start to have conversations and talk with your body. Now, maybe I'm being a little bit extra descriptive when I said conversation, because we're talking about a two-way discourse there, but that's actually what it is. I just don't want folks to be thinking that I'm suggesting you walk around and your body will start audibly making sounds back at you, speaking to you, but it will talk to you, just not in the way that we might typically express communication, right? But really, the ability, and folks, you know what I'm talking about, the ability to listen to your body's keys as it starts to signal to you what's going on with your body, right? And the better we are at listening and paying attention to our body, generally and usually, that aids us in our overall health. So with that in mind, and communication with our, and that's what this video is called. Start talking to your body, right? I go as specific as to speak to my individual atoms, molecules, the cells of my body, my entire physical being, right? All of my energy, all of my divinity, all of every single multi-dimensional aspect of me, right? And that's what I address. No shorter than that. That's literally what I address of myself. And when I do that, I talk to all of me the way I should, like I'm the boss, right? Not like I'm a rude or insistent or slave driving boss, but in a way that I am signifying to my body, to all of my cells, that I am in control, that finally what they've been waiting on, which is for me to step up and involve my consciousness in my health, right? That's ultimately what we're talking about, right? Involving our consciousness in our health, in our healing modalities, and again, in our overall bodily health and vitality. We need to make I would suggest, I'm suggesting with this video that we make our consciousness a major player in our health, right? And in reality, that's what I was referring to. Your cells of your body are under your control, right? Just like every aspect of your body is under your control. Folks, the limitations that we have physically are limitations that we have adopted, particularly here in our Western society and the way that we live our life. We don't look inward for much as a society goes, and that is particularly true when it comes down to health. We have externalized our healing modalities almost completely to the point that we ultimately rely on a pill or some form of a pharmaceutical remedy for most things, and even as drastic as surgery for others, right? When in many of these instances, right, if you look into it, it is proven that you can heal without those external solutions, right? Those artificial solutions. You can control your body's healing capabilities. Now, if you take a look and just even think for a moment about your own body's ability to regenerate cells. How many different places on your body do you regenerate cells? Quite a few, right? And I again am asserting that the only limitations we're experiencing are because of limitations in our perception and in the connection between our consciousness, our will, right, and our body. So folks, please, openly, every day, even if it's just in the beginning of the day or as you go to sleep at night, communicate with your body and be one with yourself, and ultimately have the best experience with your own body, right? With your own health and vitality that you can, right? Not saying that that is the totality of what you need to do to keep yourself going. Certainly, your diet is incredibly important. What you put into your body is incredibly important. And even any doctor will tell you that your diet is an instrumental part of your overall health, right? So I'm not getting out on a limb with that one. But yeah, folks, really, the more that you put your consciousness in a position of being a major player in your health, and I can tell you that I have overcome. If you check into some of my earlier videos, I talk about this. I have overcome at least 5 major health ailments, being high blood pressure, diabetes, severe gum disease, chronic back pain, hyperthyroidism, right? All of those things I had been prescribed medication for by doctors, and I didn't take the medication for any of them, yet I healed and am free and absent of any of those ailments, right? That's my experience. So, you know, I'm not claiming to be a health professional or a healer. I'm sharing my experience and suggesting the possibility that similar effects can be enjoyed by anyone. All right? So listen, folks, I love you. Once again, please help me to continue to build the worldwide movement. Peace, love, respect. Please like, share, subscribe. Tell everybody you know and folks you don't know. Big King Sadiq, I'm out.